Hello, my Jason O, and welcome to my review for Chapter 59, Fate Kaleid Liner Prisma Illya 3. And so this is the first chapter that's come out in a while. Apparently, the mangaka Hiroshi Hiroyama is in under poor health currently right now, and so, understandable there. Obviously health comes first. Obviously, those fans of Hunter x Hunter know very well of delays in their current running manga, and so understandable stuff here, but it did result in a very poor chapter, I would say myself. It basically is the aftermath of the Illya Beatrice fights, as we saw before in Illya. Part of the main aspects of her character is that she tries to connect with people no matter what, very much a magical girl trope that you see where this one singular character always finds a way to sort of connect with everyone else in some sort of way, even the villains of the series. And so Beatrice, we get a look at her past, and Illya sort of mourning that past as well, the results of how Beatrice became a doll and under her current situation here. And so Illya's crying because she did see that death, and the result of that came about during, I guess, like sometime in the past. It's not really clear on how many years in the past this is. Probably just around when me was a child, perhaps, or even before then. But Julian was called over by Beatrice because Beatrice was going to confess to him. Julian being that typical sort of as dunderhead, or just a very much a naive sort of person, not understanding why he was called over by Beatrice. This flying projectile does come in out of nowhere. The source of it isn't really explained, though it just comes out of nowhere for whatever strange reason, whether it's by destiny or fate. We're not really sure where it came from, but it did kill Beatrice. Julian tries to save her. He doesn't have the power to do so, and so it's sort of implied that he doesn't have any sort of magical powers at this point, but there is some sort of alter ego or some sort of darker form of Julian that does emerge out of him. Probably Darius, I would presume, and so it goes into the story of like Darius is this sort of alter ego, this darker persona of Julian. He's the one that's sort of pulling all the strings, or the other way around. Again, it's just a lot more questions than answers that we got in this chapter. Leaves a lot of things vague and a lot of things unanswered to what's going to happen next between Julian or Darius. We're not really sure which persona is taking over against the fight against Kuro and Miyu, and so that was where we left off with those characters. But I'm assuming Illya maybe gets Angelica to come in, perhaps. Obviously we know that Angelica is Julian's sister, but other than that, we're not really too sure of any more details of Julian's past, and also of Darius as well, another factor within this whole hierarchy or the Ainsworths. And so Beatrice's past is sort of explained off as, she was someone precious to Julian, and Julian sort of revived her into this version of Beatrice that we see now. And so that's sort of it for the chapter here. Nothing much else happened. Again, Hiroyama is in poor health currently right now, and so probably going to be a while until we get chapter 60, but definitely some interesting things are going to happen, presumably, between Julian against Kuro and Miyu. And so what things going to happen? Who knows? I'm sure Shiro will probably play into it, possibly Berserker Sakura might make an appearance again, coming back from the depths of the ocean, perhaps. But definitely, from where we are in the chapter, as either chapter 59 or 51, as some places I've seen it categorized as. But no matter what, the way we are in the chapters right now shows that we are getting closer to the end. How many chapters are left, who knows, but definitely a lot of things are going to happen, and a lot more drama is presumably going to occur with our main characters. And so for rating for this chapter, I'm going to just want a C-. Not a lot of details of any sort of meaningful things are going to happen. It seems to be a closure for Beatrice as a character. I don't really see her coming back anytime soon. So Angelica make a return, perhaps, maybe returning to help Illya and the others. Illya and Angelica seem to form some sort of bond, as we saw in many chapters ago. Assuming a big sacrifice is going to occur between Adashiro and Kuro, very much seems that way with the way we've seen these characters thus far. But what did you guys think about this chapter? Put your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe as well. And if you subscribe, make sure to hit the notification bell so you get notified when I post videos on this channel. Thank you for watching my manga review for Chapter 59 of Fate Kaleid Liner Prisma Illya 3. Hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you later.